All right, so starting on our backs. Just have the heels to the outside edges of the mat. Allow your toes to fall out to the side. Let's actually start with our arms out in a T or 90-degree angles and angel wings. And if you want to actually bring the soles of your feet together. And Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. And then just closing down the eyes. Bringing awareness to your breath. And just noticing how you're feeling this morning. Without judging or labeling, trying to change anything, just noticing. Just settling in. Becoming a little more present on your mat with every breath. And then starting to deepen the breath. So allow the air to come in, expand the diaphragm, feel the chest rise, the shoulders rise. And as you exhale, feel the shoulders fall, the chest fall, and the belly button pull into the spine. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling completely. Using the full capacity of the lungs, just letting go. Letting go of any to-do list or have-tos, just really enjoying this next hour on your mat. Maybe setting an intention for your practice today, or maybe for the day ahead. And taking a deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. Let it go. Again, deep breath in. And let it go. Last time, the deepest breath you've taken today, hold it at the top. And release. Good. Bringing the hands to the outer thighs and bringing the knees in. And then bringing the knees into the chest and just giving yourself a hug. And then bringing the heels down underneath the knees. Bringing the outside edge of the right foot on top of the left thigh. And just pushing that right knee up to the side. And then if you want more, you can grab behind the left hamstring. Hold the knee into the chest as you press the knee out. Taking a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Good, you can release the left leg down. Cross the right knee over. And then just allow the knees to drop to the left as you peel the right arm out to the side, coming into a twist. Looking over that right shoulder. And breathing fully in. And fully out. Slowly coming back to center. Bringing the right knee into the chest. Straightening that left leg. And then kicking the right heel towards the sky. Pointing and flexing the toe a couple times. Maybe doing a couple of circles. The ankle. And then just allow the heel to drop towards the bump. Pull the knee back into the chest. Kick the leg straight again. Allow the heel to flop down. And then last time, pull the knee in. Allow the leg to straighten as much as you can. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, curl the chest up. So release the leg and just curl the chest up. Shoulders back, engage that core. Lift that left leg off the mat just an inch. Squeeze the bump. Exhale, switch. Right foot down, left leg up. And then bring the right knee into the chest. Outside edge of left foot on top of the right thigh. So release the head back down, pushing the left knee out to the side. Opening up that hip. If you want more, hands interlock behind the right hamstring. And then pull the knee in towards the chest as you push the left knee out. So again, one side can feel completely different than the other. Breathing fully in and fully out. Good, releasing that right knee down now. Right foot down now, sorry. Crossing the left knee over the right. And just allowing the knees to drop to the right. Again, peeling that left arm out to the side, coming into a twist. Nice, easy twist. Breathing fully in and fully out. And slowly coming back to center. Straighten that right leg and pull the left knee into the chest. And then straighten that left leg as much as you can. So you can grab onto the calf, the hamstring, or maybe if you have a belt or a towel or something to grab around that leg. And then just point and flex the foot a couple times, the ankle, give a couple rolls. And then allow the heel to flop down. Pull the knee into the chest. Re-straighten that leg. Again, allow the heel to flop down. Pull the knee back in. Re-straighten the leg. And then release the hands. Lift the chest up. Pull the belly in. Press the low back to the mat. And then lift the right leg off the mat. Engaging that core fully in. Exhale, switch legs. Right leg lifts. And then release both legs down. Heels underneath the knees. Reach the arms up overhead, deep breath in. And then grabbing behind the hamstrings, rocking and rolling along the spine. Good. Crossing the legs. And coming all the way into your tabletop position. Good, so nice, long spine, strong core. We're going to take the right leg first. Right leg behind you. Left arm forward as you inhale. Exhale, curl it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Left arm forward, right leg back, core engaged. Exhale, curl it in, elbow to knee. Last time, inhale, extend. Bring the left hand down, and now kick the right leg out to the side. Hopefully you don't have plants like me that you're going to knock over. And then lower that right foot down. So we're in a wide tabletop kind of thing. So right leg is out to the side. So like this, if you can't see. Good. And then we're going to reach the arms forward. So pushing the hips back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, lower the forehead to the mat. So we're stretching out that inner thigh, the hips, the back, the shoulders. Good, and then walking the hands back up into the shoulders. We're going to do a couple rounds of cat-cow in this position. So when you're inhale, think heart forward, shoulders back, lift the chin and the chest. Exhaling, rounding and curling. Good, again, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round and curl. Good, last time, inhale. And exhale. Good, coming back to your tabletop. Right arm lifts up as you inhale. Exhale, curl it under, thread the needle. Again, inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, curl. Good, last time, inhale, right arm lifts up. And exhale, curl it underneath. We're gonna hold it here. So right shoulder, right ear drops, you can press into the left fingertips. Feel that stretch in the inner right thigh, the back of the shoulder. Staying here, if you want more, left arm can wrap around to low back or top of right thigh. Fully in. And exhale, slowly unwind. Bring the right hand back. Let's try and get that leg back up the way it came. So really strong core. Use that outer booty. Lift the leg up. Bring it all the way back. And then coming back into your tabletop position. So shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. We'll just take a mini Vinyasa. Our heart forward, shoulders pull back, elbows by the ribs, strong core. And then just lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, heart comes forward. Tops of the feet flat on the mat. Push the tops of the feet in, squeeze the bum, lift the chest. Hands under the elbows, draw the shoulders back as you lift the heart. And then maybe the hands come up. Good, exhale, hands back down, knees wide, just coming into an active child's pose with the fingertips tented onto the mat. Good, take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good, slowly rising back up to your tabletop position. And going to the other side. So nice long spine, strong core. Right arm, left leg, reach long. Exhale, curl it in, elbow to knee. Good, again, extend, inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Last time, inhale, extend. Right hand comes down, strong through that core. Can you slide the leg all the way over to the side and then lower it down? And to start, hips high over the knee, reach the arms long, forehead, chin, or chest drops. Deep breath in, ripple the heart forward, and exhale, lower the chest. Breathe fully in and fully out. Good, slowly coming back up to your tabletop, and again doing a few rounds of cat-cow in this position. So inhale, heart forward, lift the chest, shoulders back. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round and curl. Good, last time, inhale. And exhale. Good, coming back to your tabletop, thread the needle, so right arm is down, left arm lifts. Exhale, thread it underneath, left shoulder, left ear drops. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, curl it underneath. Good, last time, inhale, lift. And exhale, curl it underneath. And same thing, shoulder, eardrops, pressing the right fingertips into the mat. And then again, only if you want more, right hand reaches around to low back or top of left thigh. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good, slowly unwinding, right hand comes down, left hand comes down. Same thing, can you lift that leg back up and bring it back the way it came, coming back to your tabletop position. Good, tucking the toes, sitting the hips back on the heels, stretching out that fascia in the backs of the feet, belly button to spine, chin to chest, deep breath in. As you exhale, lift those hips up, coming into your downward facing dog. So wiggle yourself around, press one heel down, then the other. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. You can spread the feet a little wider, bending the knees and then straightening. Dropping one heel, dropping the hips to the side. Whatever feels good here, just working in your downward dog for the moment. Using that Ujjayi breath, long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. Sounds like the ocean. On your next inhale, rise up to the tippy toes, bend the knees and look forward. And just make your way to the front of the mat. As you exhale, forward fold. Feet are hip distance apart, just grab opposite elbows and let your head hang. Just swaying side to side. Allow the head to be heavy. Feel the side body stretch. Let the neck be loose. And then release the hands. Pull that energy up the legs. You slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Reaching the shoulders up to the ears. And relaxing the shoulders down the spine. Palms forward to Tadasana. Getting nice and tall. Pulling that energy up through the feet. Squeezing the bum. Lifting the chest. Heart forward. Nice and strong. Arms are straight and steady. Good. As you inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Squeeze the bum and reach through the ring fingers. As you exhale, forward fold. I've just X'd out too many plants in here. Inhale, halfway lift. So press the thighs back. Engage the muscles in the back as you lift. Exhale, hands to mat. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Lowering all the way down or halfway. Inhale to baby cobra, cobra, or up dog. Just making sure that when we're in baby cobra, cobra, or up dog, we're pushing the ground away, externally rotating the shoulders so the heart comes forward and the legs are fully engaged. On your exhale, tuck the toes, pull through the core, and lift the hips to your downward facing dog. Good, deep breath in, and deep breath out. Good. On your next inhale, float that right leg behind you to three-legged dog. Bend your knee and open up that hip to scorpion dog. Really feel that hip open. Press the ground away. On your exhale, bring the knee to the nose, rock forward, and then bring it wide to the tricep and lower the foot to the outside of the hand. Drop the back knee and sink the hips down. Lift the chest. Good. As you exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the front leg. Do it again. Inhale, rock forward, lift the chest. Feel that stretch in the inner thighs. You exhale, sink the hips back. Good. Last time, inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale. Come forward, drop the hips, lift the back knee, pop the left foot to the outside of the left hand, sink the hips down, coming into Malasana. So elbows to knees, knees to elbows, pressing outside edges of feet into the mat. Pull the shoulders back and down and lift the chest. Good, fully in. Exhale, hands down, bring the feet together, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to mat, step or float your feet back through plank. Again, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, cobra, or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breaths. Warming up the body, especially if you have sun coming in your window like this, feels like hot yoga. Inhale, left leg floats behind you, three-legged. Again, bend that knee, open up that hip. As you exhale, bring the knee forward to the nose, protract through the shoulders, and then exhale, drop the foot to the outside of the hand, and drop the back knee. Inhale, lift the chest, sink the hips down. Exhale, round and curl, slide the hips back. Inhale, heart forward, lift the chest, squeeze that back glute. Exhale, round and curl. Good, last time, inhale, and exhale. Good, inhale, come forward. Exhale, lift the back knee, pop the right foot to the outside of the right hand, coming into Malasana, elbows to knees, knees to elbows. Lift the chest. Good. Fully in. And exhale, hands down. Step the feet together, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, squeeze the bum, reach those ring fingers. And exhale, hands to prayer. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to mat. Step or float your feet back through plank. Chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or up dog, baby cobra, whatever feels good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Good. On your next inhale, tippy toes, bend knees, look forward. Step or float your way to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Squeeze the bum, reach those ring fingers. Exhale, hands to prayer. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up. Sit the hips back, chair pose. So you can have your feet together or a little bit apart, whatever feels good for you. Dropping the sit bones down. If you look down, see if you can see your big toes. I have such tight ankles. I find this pose very challenging. Good, deep breath in. Bring all the weight into your right foot as you exhale, hands to heart center and come onto the left foot, left ball mount. Find your spot, your gaze 6 inches in front of you on the ground, then slowly stand, bringing the left knee into the chest. Pull the left knee out, coming into tree pose. I'm sweating, guys. It is warm in here. So bringing your heel to either you're using your foot as a kickstand, or it comes to the inner shin or the inner thigh. Try and get it there first without using your hand, and then you can use your hand to pull it up. We want to work those muscles in the hips. Again, find your spot you want to look at. So squeeze the bum, push the hips forward, left knee comes out to the side, pull that right knee up. And breathe, shoulders back, lift the chest, strong core. Maybe the arms come up overhead. And maybe they come together. Fully in, fully out. You can challenge your balance by looking up. And then slowly bringing the hands back down to heart center. Beautiful, staying in your tree pose. Slowly bring left knee into chest. As you exhale, slowly slide the left leg back, coming into warrior 3. So right hip shifts back, left hip shifts down, heart is forward, squeezing that left glute. Maybe the arms come out in front of the head. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, now, fully in. On your exhale, look down, slowly bring right hand down in front of face. Left arm lifts, left leg lifts, coming into half moon. I know this might be difficult. If you have a block at home, you can use it. Opening up the hip, using that left glute. Maybe find lightness on those right fingertips. Deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly bend into right knee. Left toes drop behind you, catching yourself more gracefully than that in warrior 2. Good. So front heel in line with middle of back foot, front knee on top of front ankle. Shoulders pull back and down, sinking deeply into that front knee. Front knee in line with second to third toe. Fully in. Fully out. Good. And then fire up that Ujjayi breath again. Flip the front palm as you inhale. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Good. So you always have options here if you want to go for that half bind. It's up for you, yogi's choice. Good. Slowly come down. So right elbow to right knee. Right hand to right inner foot or outer foot. And then the left arm sweeps up overhead. So again, you have options here, either keeping that right elbow to knee, pushing elbow to knee, knee to elbow, instead of sinking in, pushing into it and pulling that shoulder back. Arm comes up. Option for arms to be in a T. Or if you want more, sweeping the arm up overhead, turning the pinky down, long line from heel to pinky, and looking up under that armpit. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your next inhale, straighten the front leg. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up for a moment. And then exhale, shift the hips back. Right hand down, left arm up, Trikonasana. So again, thinking about length through the body, through the spine, only coming down as low as you can without trying to stick the butt out. So trying to keep those joints stacked. Shoulders pull back and down. Maybe you look up towards the left fingertips. Good, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now if you want a little more, maybe you reach the right arm in front of the face. Fully in. Exhale, lift the torso up. Beautiful, both toes turn into long edge of mat. And then heels come in, toes go out, hands to heart center. Coming into your goddess squat. Bringing the hands to the inner thighs to start. Inhale, lift the chest. So you can wiggle around a little bit, really push those knees out. You can use your triceps, or sorry, your forearms to push the knees out a little bit, but at the same time use the glutes to open the hips. Good. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, goddess. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time we're going to cactus, shoulders down, elbows in. Good. One more time. Hear my hips cracking. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Now toes in, heels out. As you exhale, interlock the hands behind the back. Pull shoulders away from the ears. Punch knuckles down. And then forward fold. Inhale to half lift. And exhale, refold. So pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Pulling the knuckles towards the ground, behind the head. Pulling the palms away from each other. Good, slowly release. Inhale to half lift. And exhale, we're just gonna walk the hands around the front foot. Lift the chest, inhale. So we're in a low lunge now. Just for a moment, we're gonna pop the left foot behind the right foot, coming into pyramid pose. So inhale, long spine. And exhale, fold. So right hip shifts back, left hip shifts down. Getting a deep stretch in that calf and hamstring. Maybe the hands come towards the back of the mat, fingertips pointing backwards. Now let's curl the chin to shin as we use the core. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your next inhale, half lift. Press into the hands and right foot, left foot sweeps behind you, standing split. Squeeze that left glute. Maybe hands are on the ground or on a block. Maybe right hand comes to ankle. Maybe left hand comes to ankle. Pull on the leg. Squeeze that left glute. Fully in. Use that core. Beautiful. Release the hands down, the left foot beside right. Notice the difference in those legs. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Slowly rise all the way up. Reach the arms up overhead. Squeeze the bum of the chest. And exhale, hands to prayer. Beautiful. So, we are moving on. We'll have a couple options here. So standing on that right foot. Keep the gaze, keep the drishti 6 inches in front of you on the ground. God, my hair's gone all over the place. I'm sweating, guys. Bring the left knee into the chest. So a few options here. You can bring the hands to hips or heart center, whatever feels good for you. Bring the left knee out. Bring the heel into the inner thigh or inner shin, coming back into your tree pose. If you want more, maybe outside edge of left foot on top of right thigh, bend the knee and pull the thighs back. Coming into figure 4. Fully in and fully out. So we're kind of in like a chair pose here. If you can see the right figure 4 chair, so the right knee is bent backwards, so we're making like a shelf for the foot. Maybe you reach the arms out. So whatever version you're at, staying. If you want even more, right hand to right hip, peace finger to left big toe, and then we stand. Beautiful. Slowly straightening that left leg up. As much as you can, slowly with control, bringing it out to the side. Squeeze that right glute, pull the shoulder back, quad and hip flex are working. Right arm comes up. Maybe smile. Good, slowly coming back to center. Let's keep that leg lifted, don't drop it, guys. Release the grip. Slowly bring it back. We're gonna come to warrior 3 for a moment. Right hip shifts back, left hip shifts down. Left toes come down, hands around right foot. So we're just going to open up that hip now. Right leg sweeps behind you. Bend the knee, open the hip, scorpion dog. Staying here, maybe find lightness on the right fingertips. If you want more, you can flip your dog. So right toes drop behind, maybe you sink the bum down for a moment, and then lift the hips, coming into wild thing. So we're pressing through that left hand and right ball mound, squeezing the bum a little. And then exhale, sink the hips down. Right hand comes down, knee into chest. Straight into your down dog. Normal vinyasa or a three-legged plank. Chaturanga, up dog, and downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Maybe you stick the tongue out. Lion's breath. Just to make sure we were recording there. So we're in our down dog or in our child's pose. Just take a moment to let that settle in, get rid of that side. Good. All right, let's rise back up. If you're in child's pose, come back to your down dog, tuck the toes and lift those hips. Just notice the difference in sides. Good, on your next inhale, tippy toes, bend knees, look forward. Step or float your way to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. For me, I have really tight calves, so for here, I can really feel it in my calves, but just notice where you're feeling this. Maybe the back, maybe the hamstrings, maybe nowhere. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to prayer. Beautiful, guys. So coming to the second side. Inhale, chair pose. Reach the arms up, sit the bum down. Good, get nice and low. Reach to the fingertips, drop the shoulders. Good. Now standing on the left foot, hands come to heart center. Slowly bring the right knee into the chest. Good. Using the muscles in your hip to slowly bring the knee out to the side. See how high you can get it, and then you can use your hand to bring it up a little higher. Remember, you can use that foot as a kickstand behind your left foot. Bringing the hands to heart center. Just find your balance, squeeze the bum, push the hips forward as the right knee comes out, shoulders back and down, core engaged. Bringing the arms up overhead if that feels good. Maybe bringing them together. Maybe shifting the gaze up. Keep the breath, core engaged. Slowly bringing hands back down to heart center. Good. Now, staying with the pose. Slowly bringing the knee back to center. With control, right leg goes back, heart goes forward, warrior three. Soft bend in that left knee. Shift left hip back, right hip down, squeeze right glute. Maybe arms come out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now slow with control, left hand in front of face. You can bring the right hand to hip. And then slowly open up the chest and the hip to the side. Reaching the right fingertips up to the sky, coming into half moon. Shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze that right glute to keep it lifted. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend left knee, right toes drop behind you, nice and slow, warrior two. Good. So just settle into your alignment for a moment. Squeeze the bum, take a breath. Good, flip the front palm, inhale. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Good, you can go for that half bind if that feels good. Fully in. Exhale, left elbow to left knee. Again, your options here, right arm up overhead. Maybe left hand comes to inside or left or outside of foot. Maybe right arm reaches all the way up overhead. Oops, I'm gonna break my flower there. I like to actually grab onto my foot sometimes. Try to turn the chest up toward the sky. Good, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good, inhale, undo it. Straighten that front leg. Right hand back, left arm up. It is warm in here, guys. Exhale, Trikonasana. I'm not complaining. I'm excited about the sun. Left hand down, right arm up. So again, whatever adjustments you need to do, think long spine. Crown of the head reaches forward rather than down. Maybe look towards the right fingertips. Good, and if you want more, so fire up those legs. Maybe the left arm reaches forward. And then rise all the way up. Beautiful, guys. Both toes turn in. Beautiful. Deep breath and reach. And exhale, we're just gonna take it forward fold. Okay, so we have a couple options here. Hands in line with your feet. Yeah, so options here. So hands in line with your feet, lift the chest as you inhale. As you exhale, fold. So pressing into the hands, pulling the elbows in towards each other, and slowly bringing the forehead to the mat. So we're setting up. We're not going to go for tripod headstand today, but we'll just set up for it. So you want to think about chaturanga arms, pulling the elbows together. So nice long spine. You're going to bring more weight into the feet and less into the heels. And then maybe your hips just slowly lift, bringing more weight into the hands. Okay? Just seeing how that feels. That's only if you have the length in the hamstrings. Otherwise, maybe your peace fingers are around your big toe, around the heels, or maybe you're here with hands in front of the face with a long spine, okay? So just working towards getting the forehead a little closer to the ground. Wherever you are, one more breath in. One more breath out. And if you need to bend your knees a little bit here, whatever is good for you guys, everybody's body is a little different. On your next inhale, half lift. Walk your hands around to the front foot, so we're in a low lunge. Pop that right foot behind the left, coming into pyramid pose. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, fold. Bringing the hands behind you, fingertips point towards the back of the mat, curling the belly in. Good, now look forward. Hands come forward around front foot, right leg lifts, standing split. Squeeze that right glute to lift the leg, crown of the head towards the ground. Again, maybe you grab onto the ankle with one hand, maybe the other. Strong through the core. Maybe you wobble. And then slowly release right foot down, the side left. Get a little wiggle, inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Slowly rising all the way up. Reach the arms up overhead, squeeze the bum with the chest. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful, guys. Okay, so we're at the front of our mat, all the weight on the left foot. So same thing, we have options here. Weight in that left foot, bringing the knee into the chest. Maybe you're coming back into your tree pose, working on that balance. If you want more, outside edge of right foot on top of left thigh. Bend back into the left knee, so you're making like a table or shelf for, keep the balance for your right foot. Hands to heart center, feeling that right hip open. This just feels amazing. Maybe the arms come out. Good, and then only if you want more, peace fingers to big toe. Slowly stand. Maybe you kick the foot forward. And then maybe it comes out to the side. Again, maybe it's a little bit bent. Shoulder back, quad hip flexor working. Maybe left hand comes up. Slowly bring it back to center. Now don't drop it. Keep it lifted. And then swoop it back. Warrior 3, heart forward. Keep your balance. And then hands come down, right toes way back. Press into hands and right foot, left foot sweeps behind you. 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, open the hip, scorpion dog. Now maybe you're here. Only if you want more, flipping your dog. Left toes drop behind you, sink the hips for a moment, and then press into the hand, left ball mound, reaching for the room. Stay on your mat so you don't fall. I felt that coming too. I was like, this is not right. Good, slowly come down. Left hand comes down, right knee into chest. Whatever you want to do, three-legged chaturanga, straight to your down dog. Awesome, guys, just drop to the knees, arms nice and long, just taking a child's pose. Beautiful, guys, let it go. And then slowly rise up, back into your tabletop, and take it back to your downward facing dog. First, just take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Sigh it out. Good. Right leg floats behind you, three-legged dog. On your exhale, knee to tricep, drop the foot wide. Drop that back knee. Left hand comes down, right hand just pushes that right knee out a little bit. Keep the chest open. And then maybe you curl back, maybe you grab onto that left foot. If you make that connection, kick the foot into the hand, looking over that right shoulder. Feeling that hip and quad stretch. And then if it feels good, you can gently pull it in. And then slowly release. Hand comes down, lift the back knee, and pop yourself to your down dog. Same thing, other side. Left leg floats behind, three-legged. Knee to left tricep. Lower the foot to the outside of the hand, and drop the back knee. Good, left hand to left inner knee, if that feels good. So option to just press the shin bone down. If you want more, you can reach back. Maybe you curl that foot in. I am literally dripping sweat, guys. I hope you can't see the beads on my face. And then kicking the foot into the hand, engaging hamstring and glute. And then maybe you curl it in. That feels good for you. Need to foam roll. I can feel that in my quad, my hip. And then slowly release. Hands come down, and then just pop that knee forward, coming to sit on your bum. Reach the arms forward as you inhale. Shoulders pull back, lift the chest. Imagine them poking you in between the shoulder blades, belly in. Lifting the heels off the mat. Inhale, lower down to low boat. Exhale, rise up to boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, rise up. Maybe you straighten the legs. And lower all the way down. Amazing job, guys. So, last little push. Heels underneath the knees. Knees to the sky. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the bum, and lift the hips. So you can walk the shoulders under the body. So I think about pulling the heels in towards the bum, pressing through the heels, and opening up the chest, pressing the heart towards the sky. Maybe you interlock the hands behind the back, punch the knuckles down, and lift the hips a little further. Core engaged. Slowly release. So we're going to do this exact same thing again, bridge, or if wheel is in your practice and you want to go for a wheel, you can go for a wheel. So take a few moments. If you're going into bridge, exact same thing as we just did. If you're going into wheel, hands behind the head, fingertips pointing towards the shoulders, lift the hips, and as you exhale, lift the chest. So I like to come onto my toes to relieve some of the tension on my low back. Trying to straighten the arms and press the chest towards the wall behind you. Keeping the engagement in the glutes, the core, the inner thighs. Margot's like, well, what are you doing? And then slowly coming down. Bringing the heels to the outside edges of the mat. Allow the knees to knock in. Windshield wipering the knees back and forth. I like to bring One foot on the outside of the knee. Just allow it to drop down. And releasing, coming to the other side. And then slowly back to center. Bringing the knees into the chest. And then so two options here. Straightening the legs, reaching the arms up overhead, rising yourself up and coming into a forward fold. Or if shoulder stand is in your practice, bringing the soles of the feet up towards the sky, pulling the belly in and lifting the hips over the shoulders, squeezing the bum, bringing the elbows behind you. And then maybe the toes come behind you for plow. I think my couch is in the way. Making sure there's no pain in the neck. You're not moving the head at all. And then slowly coming back up. Your shoulders stacked. And then slowly releasing. Back down. If you're in your forward fold seated, you can come slowly up. And then use your core to slowly come back onto the back. If you're in plow pose, or if you want, hands under the bum for fish pose. Pull the elbows under the body. Push the ground away. I always find this one awkward to explain. Crown of the head to the ground. I always have a top bun though, so it's hard. Maybe the legs lift if that feels good. And then maybe the arms lift. Slowly release. Bring the knees back into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Take a deep breath. And release everything down to the mat. For your final Shavasana, make yourself nice and big. Take a couple deep breaths. Sigh it out. Just doing a gentle body scan. Releasing anywhere that might feel tension. Just relaxing the forehead, the eyes and the cheeks, shoulders, torso, arms are heavy. Melting the hips, legs feel heavy as the toes fall out. Just feeling heavy, supported, and relaxed, full of that fresh, new, vibrant energy. And just releasing any remaining tension with your exhale. Mind starts to wander, just gently, lovingly guide it back to the breath, the sensation of the belly rising and falling. I encourage you to please stay in Shavasana for 10 minutes if you can, but at least 5 minutes. If you must come with me, then do so, but I really, really urge you to stay longer if you can. So I will leave you here. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Please enjoy the rest of your Shavasana. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.